Hey guys, DRG Vinyl here. As you can see, I have some more custom action figures. This time it's focusing on, well, the Foxy animatronics. First one we have, and also JJ. First one we have is, well, Toy Foxy. You know, what I would imagine what she would look like if she had the color scheme of Foxy for Five Nights at Freddy's. Nightmare Mangle, or Nightmare Funtime Foxy, or just Funtime, Nightmare Foxy swap colors with Nightmare Mangle. JJ, as I mentioned. Nightmare Lolbit, and Nightmare Toxy, aka Fixed Tangled. So we're gonna look at Toy Foxy. Again, the color scheme is based off of, well, if Mangle was given the color scheme of Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. However, I didn't make her that bright. I only made her a little bit light red, the lightest I had. Anything else would have been pink. I didn't want to make her body pink. Made it her cheeks light orange, and also the bow tie. I was originally going to make them black. Well, the bow tie was going to be black, but it didn't look right. The cheeks would have remained orange, but with a black bow tie, it just didn't look right to me. So I painted them the same color. Her muzzle, inner ears, and stomach, and also the tip of her tail are all painted peach color. I was originally going to make her short, or her pants short, like around here, but I didn't like how they look, so I just painted them like this. Also, her toes are peach color as well, if you can see. Overall, I do like how she looks. It was very tricky. I also painted the hook. Next one I have is, well, Nightmare Mangled, or Nightmare Funtime Foxy, or, you know, Nightmare Foxy with Nightmare Mangle's colors. Again, as I stated, this is part of the broken ones, like the series 2, which is this one right here. It broke, as you can see. Guys could tell right here. As you see, some part of it is missing. As I stated, these break very easily. But I could just put some super glue on here, it doesn't matter to me. This was one of the ones I did wanted to make, also with the other Nightmare, Lolbit, and Toxy, but again, I couldn't find them. Luckily, I found those two at Target, and this one at Best Buy. It was the last one, so I decided to grab it. And I don't think I'm ever going to see these ever again, not even at Walmart, but I do like how it looks overall. I reused the leg I had that belonged to Nightmare Phantom Freddy. You know, I reused it. The one that was broken, I had to take off. This one broke. This was part of Nightmare Foxy's leg. So I can put it on, but I can't move it that much or else it'll become loose. I was originally going to give her another foot, like Nightmare Freddy's, but I decided to leave it like this. It just didn't look right. That's why it stands differently. Now we're going to look at JJ. JJ was already made, but I forgot to show her off in the last couple of 3 videos, or technically 4. At least I believe it's 4, I don't know. The ones where I showed off the Funtime animatronics, I decided not to. I just basically forgot to show her off, but here she is right here. I don't do mystery minis that much anymore because, well, I don't bother to buy them because I can't find them, and I really don't want to anymore. So I just focus on the action figures. And also, you're not going to see any pop vinyls because, well, pop vinyl customs right now because I can't find any, or ones I really want to do. I'm trying to focus on something else right now, but I need a few more figures to show it off. And that's basically it. I do like how this looks. I didn't bother to paint her face or her hands. The only thing I painted was this, the top hat, the top spin, the cheeks, the nose, the eyelids, the eyes, and the buttons, and the shirt. The blue is left unpainted, basically. Also got rid of the balloon. Now let's take a look at Nightmare Lolbit. I really like this one. I don't know why. It really captures. It really gets my eyes. Like, you know, when I see it, my eyes just focus on it. If I'm trying to explain it better, I'm sorry. But I do like how it looks. Same thing. I gave her another foot to match it. After all, I do like how it looks overall. This was very tricky to do, especially with all the holes and all the tears and everything. Oh yeah, by the way, the inner ears are different color than the actual color. This one's more of a dark orange, and this one is a light. Same thing, vice versa for this one. That's a dark green, that's a light green. But overall, I do like how it looks. And lastly, we have Nightmare Toxy, aka Fixed Tangled. I didn't bother to give her a foot because, well, I didn't want to. Honestly, I didn't have any more. Again, this is a dark green, this is a light green. I didn't bother to paint the eyes, I left them as is. I was gonna make them white, but I pictured them with white eyes. It does not look good, at least to me. And again, her waist is very, as you can see, it moves a lot. It's very loose. But I expected that from these action figures. So I do like how she looks overall. And also, I have tutorial videos now. It shows me painting those three in one, not in one video, but one at a time. So from this forward on, you will see some custom action figures. Not all of them, like this one and this one you will not see. And also the first three that I showed off, but you will see these three in a custom tutorial video I put together. So look forward to that. Now I'm going to show you the paints that I used. For Toy Foxy, I used cranberry for the fur. Or her whole body, that is. For her face and muzzle and inner ears, I use a light mocha. For her cheeks and bow tie, I used tropical orange. For her lips, I used fuchsia. For her hook, I used sterling silver, the one with the drink at the top, the glass at the top, not the Chaos Emerald. And for her pants, I used Tutorial Binge. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I have a hard time pronouncing that word. I just do. For Nightmare Mangle, or Nightmare Funtime Foxy, or Nightmare Foxy with Nightmare Mangle's colors, I used, of course, white. For her inner ears, I used the Tuscan Red. For her, well, everything else, I used pink. I didn't bother to paint the hook or her left foot, I didn't really want to. Oh, I used candy pink to be specific. The lightest pink well, it's not really the lightest, but it's the one I like to use because it looks great. For JJ, I used Diva Pink, as you can see right there. Yellow for her buttons and her top and the top of her spinner. Purple Iris for her cheeks. And also Tutorial Binge for her foot, or for her shoes, that is. Everything else I didn't bother to paint. Her face, I just left it as is, along with her teeth. Nightmare Lolbit. Again, I used white. I used Harvest Orange for her inner ears. Apricot. You can also use Spice Carrot, but I recommend Apricot. It's a more lighter color to match my Lolbit custom. I also use black, also for Nightmare Mangle and all the other nightmares, because, you know, some paint will get onto the wires and inside, so I decided to paint the inside with black. It makes sense. And for Nightmare Toxy, I used, yet again, white, new Shamrock for the inner ears, and Spring Green for the rest of the body. Again, I didn't bother to paint everything silver. Her feet and her hook remain the same color. Oh, and also I used black, as I stated before, for the inside of her tears. So guys, that's been a look at Toy Foxy, Nightmare Mangle, or Nightmare Funtime Foxy, or Nightmare Foxy with Nightmare Mangle's colors swapped, JJ, Nightmare Lolbit, and Nightmare Toxy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Bye.